Howdilly Twodilly, this is Hed Ned from the band Okilly Dokilly, and you're watching 8-Bit Family.
Hey guys, I'm Mac, and this is 8-Bit Family, and today we have a very special guest on the channel. We are here with Hed Ned from the band Okilly Dokilly. How are you doing today, Hed Ned?
Good, how are you guys?
Oh, it's even better to meet you today. Thank you very much for taking the time to do this quick interview with us.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I think the best place to start is, can you please introduce yourself to the channel, who you are and what you do in Okilly Dokilly?
Absolutely. My name is Hed Ned. I am the lead singer and Ned quote compiler for Okilly Dokilly, for the world's only Nedal band. And we're currently on tour here in the UK. And having a good time and spreading green education as far and wide as we can.
Excellent, that's what we like to hear. Okay, so probably the best place to start. When and how did the band first form, and why did it become an homage to Ned Flanders?
So the band first started, the first ideas came around about 2014. It was our original drummer and I, standing in line at a grocery store. Many people have asked me, they're like, so what kind of substances were involved in it? And it was just us like going, what's the worst name that a death metal band could come out on stage and say? Like, you've got the grimacing lead singer and it's the Metalocalypse style.
Yeah.
Imagining that, they come out and go, hi, with the blueberry flapjacks, or, how's it going with the curly blonde hairs and stuff like that. And we're like, hi, we're Okilly Dokilly. And they're like, oh, what if the lead singer dressed like Ned Flanders? And then what if the whole band dressed like Ned Flanders? And then he happened to have a pink flying V guitar in his garage that a family member gave him years ago, and then we ran out of obstacles to keep us from doing this bit. So here we are.
So like, as a band with a heavy theme that flows through your songs, talk us through the writing process for Okilly Dokilly. What comes first, lyrical concepts or music?
So the lyrics come first. All, or at least the majority of our lyrics are direct Ned quotes.
Yeah.
I'll look for something that Ned has said that, taken out of context, sounds really heavy metal.
Yeah.
Or something that, taken out of context, sounds entirely too goofy to be in a metal song. So, like Flanderdoodles was one of those ones, like, no, that's too goofy, doesn't work. The song They Warned Me was like, oh yeah, out of context, that can be creepy. And so I'll start with the lyrics, I'll start putting some guitar riffs together, and then our second record, I did a little more thorough research. I actually sat down over the course of a month and watched the first 10 episodes of The Simpsons with a notebook, just writing down Ned quotes, and then put the guitar together. We had 20 songs, and then it eventually became 11 on our second record, which was Howdilly Twodilly.
Howdilly Twodilly, yeah.
Which leads us beautifully onto our next question. Howdilly Twodilly dropped back in March. After the huge global success of the first record, what did you want to do differently with the latest album?
So with the newest album, we wanted to, the first album, that was very much, we weren't trying to do anything really terribly technical. We wanted it to be like just fun, something that, like there are songs like Donut Hell, where it's just hammers on a low note and it's just lots of shouting and whatnot. Howdilly Twodilly, we kind of stepped away from that a little bit with some of the songs. We wanted to add a little bit more nuances and things, get just a little bit diddly with it. And we also wanted to incorporate some of that from the first record, so we wanted to have two aspects. So songs like I Can't, It's a Geo, it's one of those ones like Let's Make This Fun, geared toward the live show. And then songs like Murdiddly and Murder House, were like, let's make this just a little more complicated.
So let's talk about the huge success of White Wine Spritzer and it actually making it on to The Simpsons. How did that all come about, and are there any future collabs in the future that are possibly on the cards with The Simpsons?
Oh man, future collabs, I'm not sure. That would be amazing. As far as the Spritzer video appearing on The Simpsons, we're on tour in February of 2019 of this year, and I woke up to an email, and it was just from The Simpsons and asking that question outright, and it was a good day. We were mid-tour, and I woke up in a van, and I was like, oh, Okilly Dokilly. We got that. It was an email conversation for a while. We were almost in disbelief. We didn't want to go like telling everybody because we didn't have much control over it. They said they were going to do it. They were letting us know it would be this date, and then the dates kind of changed for a little while. I didn't even tell our PR company or anyone, and then the episode dropped when we were on another tour in Chicago. The show had already sold out that night. The episode aired, so we got to watch it and then go out and announce to a bunch of people like, hey, guess what just happened?
Oh, amazing.
And lots of fans that we met at shows all over reached out and they were like, I can't believe this happened. And we're like, sorry. So yeah, it's been very, very humbling and very cool, and I was really glad that the folks at The Simpsons did that instead of suing us out of house.
That's just amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about your recent US tour with Mac Sabbath. That name just, every time I hear it, it just tickles me. I love that so much. Have you got any funny tour anecdotes, and what were your own highlights from this tour?
Oh man, so touring with Mac Sabbath was great. It's a good combo on the shows. Like we'd come out and play, and people would be weirded out, and then Mac Sabbath would come out and would actually be like, no, I understand how the show is going now. Yeah, I'm not here to see anything standard tonight. But yeah, some of the highlights of that tour, it was just playing a lot of shows. We did a lot of shows in like Texas and Florida and whatnot, and it was really funny for both bands to see how much sweat our costumes and things put in. It was so humid, and it was we'd come off the stage with the sweaters and whatnot, and Mac Sabbath would be like, So yeah, that was very fun, and then we had a lot of shows. We went up the East Coast and kind of all around, met a lot of fans. We're very into that combination. Overall it was great.
Incredible tour, yeah. So speaking about the live set, if the real Ned Flanders agreed to join Okilly Dokilly on stage for one song from the back catalogue, which do you think he'd pick?
Oh my. I'm trying to think of what our shortest song would be. I can't imagine Ned would actually want to be in anything that is kind of the antithesis, or at least the genre of music that is that. I think the closest thing might be All That Is Left.
Okay.
Because that song is so very, it's lots of just left-handed puns. There's not a lot of, like, they warned me the devil would be attractive. There's not that in there. It's very kind of friendly in a way, and very much towards the whole left-handedness that kind of supports his business plan. So I think that maybe that one might be good. I think he might do that one for the lefties.
I love the amount of puns you guys use, by the way. I love a good pun, bad or good, and it's just, honestly, it makes me so happy.
The worst are the best.
Always, yeah.
We're curious, what other Simpsons characters do you think would translate well to this sort of project, another metal band?
Oh geez, I mean Otto's kind of a good one. Like that's solid because he's kind of the closest to it. You could do a Mo-themed Motown band. I think
that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty heavy. You could do a term we've used for a long time is Bartcore. So I could imagine there's a lot of good like Bart lines. They could go into a heavier band. And yeah, I think there's a lot of good, even just plain Homer quotes that you could thrash to. Like I would love to thrash to a song called Trampoline. So just there's so many seasons and characters and episodes and stuff. I just would really like one of these bands to happen, and we can tour with them. That would be great.
Make it happen, yeah. So if you were trapped on a desert island with 3 Simpsons characters, which 3 would you pick and why?
Oh geez, trapped on an island. I think Ned Flanders would be the first one.
Obviously.
That's kind of a given. Positive. The whole Boy Scouts episode thing. He did go a little nuts when they were on the raft, and had to get slapped a bit, but should be good. I feel like kind of on the doctor side of things, having a doctor is always good. I lean towards Dr. Nick, because even though Dr. Hibbert is the more qualified one, you're stuck on a desert island, you need somebody who can kind of just make something work.
Yes.
Okay,
It's little makeshift medical things. I think Dr. Nick would kind of be more experienced with that. If you need surgery via one coconut, I think.
Yeah.
And then I suppose the last character that I would have to have on a desert island would be, I think it's gotta be Homer.
Yeah.
It really does. I mean, he's just kind of gung-ho, like the whole Mr. Plow thing. He made that happen. Like, Homer just makes things happen, and I think that survival, he would be the push towards survival.
Yeah.
Because there's no beer and there's no TV, and it doesn't matter. I think Homer would go crazy and kind of get us out of it fast.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a nice way of looking at it.
Yeah.
We're gonna kind of end this on probably a more philosophical note. If you had to pick just one Ned quote to have as your life motto, what quote are you having?
Oh geez. That's tough. I lean towards ones that don't work so well, like when he was in Hurricane Nettie, when he went up to Lenny and said, I don't even know you, but I'm sure you're a jerk. It's not a good life quote, but I don't know, sometimes when you're in a crowded room, you get a little claustrophobic, that one kicks in. I think I'm gonna pull the one from the mini golfing episode, where he says to his dearest son who's mini golfing, "Mercy is for the weak, Todd."
I like that.
Yeah.
Words to live by.
Words of wisdom, yeah. But yeah, thank you very much, Hed Ned, for taking the time to speak to us at 8-Bit Family today. If you get the opportunity, Okilly Dokilly is still in the UK for a couple of dates. You've still got a couple of days left. So definitely get down to the show, because these guys are absolutely phenomenal live. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning into this episode of 8-Bit Family. We'll see you very soon. Bye guys!